Hey guys, in this video we shall discuss how should we read the articles. Okay, for example, I'm taking an article from the magazine of I think this is last Sunday's magazine, and in the magazine paper at the back side of the paper we have an article called "Do We Need Elections?" So I'm showing the article here, and I don't know exactly in which part of the syllabus this can be put into, or from which perspective, for example prelims or mains, it is important, but I would definitely say this article will leave a food for thought, and it will definitely give you a light over the democracy beyond what is written in the textbooks. So I definitely recommend you to read this article and try to figure out the different expressions and different dimensions of how a author is putting his thoughts or expression into nice article form. I can say that this article is very important to understand how a beautiful essay could be written. For example, here the article itself deals and makes the readers understand that it is about elections and the relation between elections and democracy. So in the first line itself, are elections really a means to democratic polity, and do elections actually facilitate democracy? These are the two questions which the author has asked, and it really sets the stage for the article, and we know what we are reading in the further paras or sentences, right? So here the author would like to discuss about elections and democracy, and this he has given clarity at the beginning of the essay, so we should definitely be clear about what we are going to tell in the essay. And in this particular article the author has used the questioning method, so we can use this questioning method as a potential start to our essay, right? So, and yes, while I was reading this essay, I didn't know when I have completed reading the entire essay. That was the flow of this essay. From one point to another, the author has connected so smoothly, and it was so interconnected, and it just flown like a, it just flowed like a river. And I did not notice that I have read this the entire essay, and such a big essay in such a short time. And yeah, the one thing which we get, the difficulty of writing essay is that we stuck at one point. We don't know what is the structure of the essay, and we are not prepared to write an essay about the topic, right? So the structure is very important. In this particular article, the author has clearly given few side headings and talked about the basics and what he wanted to tell in 2 points, and then he started off with a few case studies, and then he talked about the solutions, and he discussed entirely the topic of the discussion, a thorough understanding of what was and what is and what might be happening in a democracy, and what is the actual reality of democracy. He has thrown a good light on us, right? So this is how you can grasp or take away from the newspapers. This is how you use the newspapers, not just to know the issues or relate with the syllabus. No, never, because we never know which piece of information will be useful for our prelims, be it mains or even personality test, right? We should have an opinion on it. Why, what, where, when, and how? These questions are to be asked by ourselves to ourselves, and at least we should try to find the answers to those questions, right? So I hope this article gives a good light on how to write essays. And please, I suggest that please go through the article and understand that you're reading newspapers not for the sake of syllabus or not for the sake of understanding issues or getting new points, but to understand the social reality in real time, and through these intellectuals who are writing the articles in the newspaper. And I feel newspaper is a treasure to our life, not just this simple examination. No, it's not. Newspaper is a treasure for our life, and to understand the social realities and to understand what is going on in the world and how other existing institutions are defined and are functioning, and how could it be effectively changed or function as per the the changing needs of the society. And it should always be in a dynamic state, and it should evolve as the as the human civilizations are evolving, right? So guys, please make a note that you're reading newspaper not for the sake of any exam, but for your own enlightenment, for your knowledge, and for your you want to get enriched as a human being, right? For that reason, you should definitely go through these kind of articles, and any piece of information that you feel worth to spend time. And you have to have your own opinions on different things, which will be very important for your personality test, as a person to talk with people, and become knowledgeable person, which is very important in our life. Thank you so much, guys. This, I felt I should make a video on this, and it was really out of my enthusiasm to let you know how the things are to be observed, not just for the exam, but for ourselves, and but for our self development. Thank you so much.